Hello, this is Martin, and you probably know me from my series on how to pay off your car loan in 36 months without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. Today, I'm going to give you a little review on a strategy that I came up back in 2014 that helped me pay off my car loan in 17 months. But first, isn't it exciting that you're going to learn something that could help you pay off your car loan either 1 to 4 months faster? Now, isn't that cool? Are you ready to learn something to help you have more money in your pocket, have less stress of having to worry about a car loan, about a job? Like, what happens if you lose your job and worry about if you're going to pay off your car loan? Are you ready? Can you imagine if you reduced your car loans by 4 to 6 months? Right, comment. Let me know what that would mean to you. So I know some of you, before we get started, I already know some of you are already saying you don't have enough money. You already have enough bills. Martin, I have a credit card bill I'm paying $60 a month for. Martin, I owe $200 on a medical bill. I owe $500 a month on my car. I owe $24.95 on my porn reoccurring fee that I pay to hot movies, or I owe about $100 a month in alimony to the girlfriend that I got pregnant, and I just don't have any of the money. Well, I agree, you probably don't have any money. You don't have any money that you want to put towards something that can help improve your life. But I know when you go to the bar and you drink up that $60 to $50 worth of alcohol on the credit card, how about those pizzas you're buying every month? $50 worth of pizza. Oh, I'm just not feeling good. You think you should reward yourself. How about all those trips that you're taking in your car? Hey, let's go visit Tom. And then when you go visit Tom or you visit Susan, hey, let's go out and grab a drink. Let's go out and go grab something to eat. That's just how I developed the small bill strategy. There are things you're paying for that you really don't need to pay for. Starbucks is only $4. That's the most. Maybe you spend $80 a month or something on Starbucks. But there's stuff you're spending $200 to $300, not counting the wear and tear that you're putting on your car to get there, because a lot of people don't count the tires, they don't count the maintenance, and that's why you're car rich and cash poor. So, for example, when I came up with this strategy, I had to do this because my grandmother had passed away and there was an issue with the will. So I ended up spending about $5,000 to go into just start the probate with the lawyer. So that went some of my money. And then once she passed away, I had to pay for the home queue. That's the loan on the house, all the expenses and other bills, because my so-called uncle and tenant that I had in the house weren't paying the loan on the house, so I ended up having to take responsibility for that. And the only way I figured out I could keep my head above water to have some extra money to pay for the lawyer was I needed to just get these little small bills out that I was paying $15 or $20 a month for. Then I can take that money and apply it toward the car loan and pay a little bit, pay extra each month. So what I ended up doing was I got a job at Santa Anita, worked there. One job at Santa Anita racetrack where I worked as a waiter for like a couple of weeks. And I gave me enough to at least get like $655. And that allowed me to pay for a medical bill that I was paying $30 a month for. And then I took that $30 a month and I applied it toward the car loan. And then also what I did, I just started getting extra jobs. I would always go to like the Craigslist section, or I'd look through like the want ads, and I would just pick up these 1 day, 2 day jobs, setting up equipment, cleaning up a yard, moving equipment, setting up for like a running event. And I ended up getting like an extra $100, $200 a month. And I took half of that and I applied it toward my car loan. So for example, my car loan right now is $344, 2014 Camry. And I pay, you can see, $344. And then I pay about $400 a month for the car. I used to pay $400 a month for the loan minus the late fee. So basically I'm spending, so let's call it $344, because that always includes the late fee because I'm always paying it late. And then like I'm paying, the actual loan I'm paying is 44, it's going to be like 40, 400. So that's like, so you can do it on your own calculate. So 56 times 12, I don't know, 560 plus say another 120. So I'm paying say $680 extra on my car. Again, I'm paying $680 a year extra, and that comes out to like a payment of about almost close to 2 payments a month. So say if I got a 5-year loan on my car, so just 2 times 4, 8. So you're going 60 minus 8. I've already 52 months. That's 52 months. So I already reduced my payments down to 52 months, and I haven't done anything but apply like $40, $56 extra toward my car. So also what I'm going to do is when my income tax comes, I usually put an extra $500, $600. I throw it at the car. So that's another $500, $600. So that gets the loan to 50 months. So I've already reduced my payments basically 10 months, and all I did was pay extra $56 a month on my car. The reason I'm not paying more is because I have a student loan that was close to $96,000 back in 2014, and I got squeezed by the man. Federal loan people told me, I keep looking at this pimple. I'm like, where did this come from? So they squeezed me and said I had to pay it off, start getting it paid off. So I'm paying $1,200 a month toward my student loan, and I've gotten it down to $34,789. So that's where my attention is right now. I'm just tired of this student loan and sick of them bugging me about it. So that's where my money's going. But I mean, would be exciting if you can pay off 10 months worth of payments, just paying all you're paying is like $56. I'm paying $56, but some of you can probably do better than that. So have you double it and pay $110. I paid like $110 a month, which I will do eventually. Then I'll basically eventually throw like $1,200 a month at the car, and if the payments are basically $344, you're looking at like 5, 10, 15 months worth of payments that you can wipe out in like a 12-month period, and not even go that full 60 months. The reason I don't want you to go that full 60 months is because by the IRS standard, a car is obsolete after 5 years. You can no longer depreciate it. So if you get in any type of car accident toward the later years, like 50 to 60 months, you're only going to get maybe $2,000, $3,000, maybe $4,000 back. Unless you pay like that extra gap insurance, which they're going to make you pay, which is they already know the car is depreciating. In the old days, here's an old man story. In the old days, basically, you would be able to total your car, and the insurance company would pay whatever amount was left, and then you would pay the balance. That's how it used to be. So say, for example, I had a car that was worth $13,000, totaled it, got the insurance money. I got $8,500. So basically, there was $4,400 left, and that was from the depreciation, but the car is no longer at its full value. But now what the car dealers do, they say, oh, do you want to pay, if you get into a car accident, do you want to pay, the insurance will pay so much more, but then you'll pay the balance. But they usually, now, it's almost like mandatory to make you pay the gap insurance. So you're paying more for the car than it's actually worth, because they already know if you get into an accident, the insurance company is only going to cover so much. So now they have another insurance company covering the balance. So that's how they get you. But toward the 50 to 60 month period, mostly you're paying for nothing. Because even if you get into an accident, the car dealer will get paid off, and they'll give you like $1,000 to $2,000 back. Total scam now. That's why people who pay take 60 to 60 month payments for cars, they're just basically paying their insurance company, and the car dealers are laughing all the way to the bank. But another reason you want to pay off your car loan quicker is you just don't want to deal with the stress of having to pay the loan. Or don't you get tired of the letters, the calls from the them just bugging you. And then what a lot of people never assume is they always assume the job they're going to keep. I mean, when I had my Nissan Pathfinder, I had a job. Twice I had two $5,000 checks bounced in the bank. When it was all said and done, I owed the bank money, and they thought I was a criminal. So, But what I want you to do is like look at those bills that are like that you're paying $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 a month, and see if you can't pay them off, especially the ones that are less than $100, $200. Do what you can. Go to Craigslist, donate blood, work some overtime hours, or just maybe stop giving money to friends who don't pay you back. Start giving money to family members that paid you back. And that's what I have on my other seminar, 3 secrets on how to pay off your car loan faster. I think if you try that, I mean, it would be, think about if you could just get rid of the car loan. Think if you can redirect that money toward other things, maybe a trip, maybe something for your girlfriend, something. Cut back on the expensive money for the dog. You don't need a dog in an apartment, no way. What are you doing with a dog living in an apartment? So get rid of the dog, get rid of the expensive food, focus on that car loan. You need that car to get around. But also, you don't need to be car rich and cash poor. You need money to maintain the car. Don't be out like one of these people driving around on a donut on a Beamer or Audi. You know why they're doing that? Because they don't have money to pay. They have no emergency money. So that's why I came up with my small bill strategy. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, Martin, I can do this alone. Yeah, people would do it alone. A majority of people would have money. 76% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. That's why you do it alone. People don't even have $100 to $200 to fix the tire on their car. Don't let that be you. Do what go back, look at that 2014 video on how I said pay off your car loan faster with paying off the small bills. Check it out. Talk to you later.